G'day guys, how are we all? Hope we're all doing well. Pick some locks and you know it. Don't forget to even hashtag that shit. Keeping it bloody legal. So, went out to the mill market today. The ex-wife sent me a message with photos of some locks. So I ended up going out there because I couldn't help myself. I ended up only buying two. I could have bought a whole lot more. Beautiful, beautiful Lockwood padlock. The original keys as well, and it does work. Just it needs a bit of lubrication because you got to pull up on the shackle, and a heap of gunk and powders down in there because it is bloody old. But she is key retaining as well. But beautiful, beautiful padlock. So I'm going to clean this one up. I'm going to leave the patina on it, but clean him up to the point that I can actually, that will work nice and smooth, and the key will work in there nice and smooth as well, because you can feel it's got a lot of gunk in there. But beautiful, beautiful bloody lock. Even has the old Lockwood logo on there, and the keys bitting is stamped on the keys as well, 26914. So I ended up picking up that one, $30, which I couldn't bloody believe. $30 for that. That's why I had to go out there and buy it. And picked up a little Star Out. Little stainless steel padlock here. It's got a Lockwood Australia key as well. And it's just a little wafer lock. When I first saw it, I thought it was very, very similar bitting to the 003 key, the CFA key. But that first cut is slightly deeper. So the CFA key doesn't actually work in it, unfortunately. But the cool thing about this is the locking pull is actually on this side. You can kind of hear it click in. But I saw it and I thought, geez, I've got to get that one for my collection. So ended up paying $20 for this. So $50 for two padlocks. And there's more out there, vintage handcuffs and everything. So I'm going back out to the mill market to get some more. And some very, very old 1940... I believe they are, lever locks out there as well. A 10 lever one, which is like this thick. So definitely by going out there to pick some up for $55. One of the biggest ones they got there is 70, but yeah, awesome finds. So definitely can't wait to clean them up and give them a go. Hopefully on camera. But as you know, I showed you in the live stream a couple of weeks back. Where is it? I showed you my stock whips that I have a bit of fun with, which I've got here. I've got two red hide Australian made stock whips. These are only 4 plait red hide, so these are working stock whips. They sell, the place I got them from actually sells them for working cattle and stuff like that. So it was a really nice bloody stock whips, and I bought 2 of them. I've got, if I untangle them here, this is the 5-footer, and I've put a Kevlar cracker on the end of this one, which you can tell is filthy. I've just ordered some more Kevlar string so I can actually make up a heap of Kevlar crackers for it. This is a 5-footer, and you can see I've been using the hell out of this one. Doing the cracking. And I've got the 6-footer, that's Big Brother, which has got a nylon cracker on there, which I'll knot it up, so I'm going to have to replace that one, which I've made. So I'll make up a heap of crackers, so I can just easily replace them. But I thought I'd show you just a little bit of mucking around out in the backyard with the stockies and the newest whip, which I've just got in my collection. So the 6-footer, which I'm replacing the cracker on here, was the first one I actually bought when I bought these two. And it cost me $170 thereabouts for an Australian made stock whip. And you go through crackers, something shocking. Let's find a good one, nice long one like that. Yeah, that should be alright. So yeah, I absolutely love mucking around with these. Get both going in the hands at the same time. And stock whips are very, very common here in Australia. They're great whips for speed, because of the keeper design on these ones. where you have the keeper up here, and you got the two hitches, the thong, hooks onto the keeper. It acts like a U-joint or a ball bearing joint, so it can go in every direction, which makes them very, very easy for speed. So you can go one direction and then quickly change to another direction within a split second. So they're great for, you see a lot of the whip cracking to music and stuff like that. It's done with stock whips because they're built for speed flicking. Just putting this new cracker on. The reason why that cracker's knotted up is I knotted the two up in the video that you'll see in a minute out in the backyard. So let's put that new cracker on there. There we go. So you've got your thong, which connects onto your full, just here, and then you have your cracker on the end. I do prefer Kevlar. They last a lot longer than the nylon, and they sound a bit louder. But the nylon doesn't work too bad until my Kevlar string comes in, which I've ordered. But, you know, for red hide, these are bloody good whips. So 6 footer cost me 170, 5 footer cost me 160 from the shop in town. So I absolutely love these and use them quite a lot, as you'll be able to see, and you can tell by the wear on them already. But fiberglass handles, so you know you've got your speed in here. So these are built for speed whipping, and the reason why they've got a long handle, so you get the momentum, and also you can have it sitting over your shoulder or over the crook of your arm, so it actually just dangles there, and it's not going to fall off. So it helps with carrying them. But I absolutely love these, and I'm mucking around with these and talking to my little brother who does it as well, and he's like, I want to get a bullwhip, I want to get a bullwhip and stuff like that. And you don't see bullwhips very often here in Australia because mainly they just use stock whips. So I had to be a smart ass and a pain in the butt and go and order a bullwhip. So I had to order it from the States, and I wasn't going to buy a cheap, nasty 4-plat bullwhip. I mean, these are 4-plat stock whips. They're cowhide. These are working whips, so you know they're designed for working, not really for fancy whip cracking. You can still use it for that, but you know this is more of a working stock whip than a fancy, you know, high-end one. So I wasn't going to buy a cheap, nasty $30, $40 piece of crap bullwhip made from 4-plat cowhide. So I ended up spending a little bit more and all that. Oh jeez, I can't remember how much it cost me now. I ended up buying a heavy-duty, beautiful kangaroo hide bullwhip. And after looking around, trying to find a good one, I found one and bought it. So this isn't a cheap, shitty, bloody 4-plat thing. This thing is heavy, it is loud, and it is a whole lot of fun and very, very high quality. So this is a 12-plat kangaroo hide, which is a lot better for whips. It's lighter, it's thinner, but its tensile strength compared to kangaroo hide, the cowhide, is unbelievable. So the thinner the leather, the more strength this has in it than the actual cowhide. So beautiful 12-plat kangaroo hide bullwhip. And I couldn't just go and get a small bloody thing, could I? I had to buy the 10-footer. So this is bloody massive. Bigger than the stock whips. 10 foot long from the end of the handle here to the end of where the full connects. The full doesn't count. There's different length. And then this has a big, thick nylon cracker on the end. You know, but super heavy, super beautiful. It's due for another conditioning. I condition my whips quite often. You can probably see from the cowhide ones, they look really waxy. It's not wax, it's actually a leather conditioner that I put on them to protect them. But beautiful whip. Bloody high quality. And I mean, it's just, there's a lot of weight in this to really get it to crack. But I can do as you see in the video coming up, I do some basic cracks. I do cattleman's crack, reverse cattleman's. I can do overhead, overhead reverse as well. With the bullwhip, I do overhead. I do cattleman's crack. I do the overhand flick, which is also an Indiana Jones one, which is where the whip's behind me. You see me step forward and just flick it forwards over my shoulder. Not really cracking it, just flicking it so it actually curls and cracks out in front. And I also do the Cairo Crack with this 10-foot bullwhip, which is you start off with a cattleman's crack, crack it out in the front, and then you actually bring it back down the other side of your body. So because I'm left-handed, you'll see me, I'll lift it from behind, lift it up in front, do a cattleman's crack, and then as it snaps, I'll bring it back along the right-hand side of me, back around to the back again. So that's called the Cairo Crack, which is actually in the Indiana Jones movie, which is one I was watching the other night, which is The Lost Ark. When he's in Cairo, you see him using the whip. He actually uses the Cairo Crack. So, absolutely awesome. I love my whips. Thought I'd just show you these in action. These things are bloody dangerous. I've been hit, but I mean, if you're going to play with whips, that's the price that you pay. You know, they travel at, well, to break the sound barrier, which is the crack that you actually hear from a whip, is the very tip of this, about that much of it, actually moving at 770 miles an hour, which is about 1,300 kilometers an hour, which breaks the sound barrier and causes a little sonic boom, which, you know, is bloody loud. It can cut, it can break bone. It is not something to treat as a toy. So, you know, these are weapons. They're also very, very fun, and can be used to move cattle and stuff like that. And just to piss off my brother, I had to buy the bullwhip, but I also wanted one. Who doesn't watch Indiana Jones go, oh, I want a bullwhip? So I ended up buying, you know, high quality. I paid a lot for this. You know, 12 plat Kangaroo. It's just beautiful. Beautiful plating. Tight plating on it. It's not cheap, nasty, 30, 40 buck rubbish that's, you know, going to fall apart. This thing will last a freaking lifetime. So you got the ball on the end, a little wrist strap as well. But anyway, let's have a look. I'll show you the cracking. I do, as I said, stock cattleman's crack. I do reverse cattleman's crack. I get two whips going at once, double overhead cracks, and everything like that. So have a look, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. Have a good one.